I started with fashion photography in 2008. I started as a job. I was talking with my friend, and I did it before other works. And one of these days I was with my friend, and he told me, "Why don't you start with photography, with fashion photography?" Because I was always with party with fashion system. So I started. Started, and after 2 weeks I started by myself. So I just started for myself from photography. And after 2 weeks I started to follow the runway. And,
the first question was also about what's your main.
What is changing?
What changed was like your main focus now and your current involvements. What's going on now in your career?
Okay, I just started to take pictures because I love the fashion system, but I started I was following other styles because I like some photographer. My favorite was Mario Testino, and so I just followed this style. But now I create my style, so I just get something from my experience to work with a lot of people from different parts of the world. So I create my style, and now I just the clients follow me. So it's not the opposite. So if a client want to work with me, he should follow my style and adapt my style to reality.
So it's probably feels great to be accomplished, so you can dictate, or people who come to you, they know what they want, what they can expect.
They need to know what they want. So if you like my style, you can call me. But I don't do other styles.
How it is these days to work with brands, with sponsors? They give you creative freedom, or they try to push you and it's.
So before there are a lot of clients that push to change something. Now I just want to follow my style. So this is my rule, my sports rule. So if you want to work with me, you just need to like my style. Because but usually it's not easy to find clients that leave you a lot of freedom. So really. Every time I need to understand what this client wants, and if I can do his work. So I had to make a choice.
And what about,
for me, it's important enjoying doing the work.
What about this project that you started about no retouching, no artificial, idealistic beauty standard, but something more real and more natural? Could you elaborate on this project?
Yeah, the authentic music, I create this project because I don't share this vision, because for me it's too artificial. I saw too many girls and boys too, that follow this kind of beauty that is not real. So too much Photoshop, too much app for like Facetune or others to change his or her beauty, and I really can't share this vision. So I create this project because for me we need in this world to change something, and we need more realistic stuff, so and a realistic vision. So I create this project for this, because I need more real life.
And what's the reception of this project? Like how people are seeing it? It's what feedback do you get?
Feedback is good. It was being expected from the agency too. I work with a big agency, and for the models, it's good too, because finally they found someone that showed their real beauty, so not this fake beauty. So we live in a real world, so we can't be always perfect. So we had to be real. The beauty is be real for me.
This is not only about your vision, but also about the models and people who participate. How you establish like understanding and confidence in your models to follow this idea of authentic beauty.
I like to talk a lot. So I try to create a connection. I try to understand what the way they live, and after I try to create this environment. And so when we start the shooting, I always ask to be real, to don't be afraid in front of camera. And be authentic as much as they can. I just have to be real. Just move like I'm not there.
What you would advise young people, or not necessarily young, but everyone who is beginning their adventure with photography and they have aspirations to do something special and unique?
You have to try a lot. And you have not to be afraid to risk. You have not to be afraid to be different. And you have to understand that failure is a part of the success. So you just not be afraid and try. And you follow your feelings. It's very important. You have not to follow your expectation. You have to follow your feelings. If you're, I think it's the secret of success. You have to enjoy what you do.
If a new photographer wants to go to a fashion week like here in Milan, what they need to do to get the interest of the designers to stand out from the crowd?
You try to be different. So if you want to work in the fashion system as a fashion photographer, you have to try to be different. So you have to start to be to start to have an idea of someone that you like style, and after you really have to try to be different. So you're not to follow all the people, just to try something different. You don't have to be afraid to try something different. For me, it's the only way to be noticed, get attention from designers.
Does it happen that the clients find photographers themselves, or still you need to be a salesman to go after potential clients, or like the fashion designers or fashion houses?
I think both. It's important that you have your style. Because passion to be an artist is very important, but you need to be able to sell yourself. You have to like to the people for your artist part, but you also need to communicate it to collaborate with other people.
Is there something that we missed and you think it's important for the photographer's work that you would like to tell to the aspiring photographers, like some good advice or some
For good advice, after the style, you have to try a lot of camera. So you have to just not to use their new camera. You have just to click a button. So you need to understand how to use the film camera and the manual focus system. So you need to really understand what the camera can offer to you. So it's very important to try to understand the camera.
Great. Yeah, I think we got this. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.